fashionistas, and welcome back to the next episode for Canine Chronicle, Closet Confidential, on behalf of the Canine Chronicle on their website and on their Facebook page. Are you packed and ready? Those dog shows are starting now. Have you thought about what to do about it? Stop. Let's have a really good discussion. Come on into the closet. Like you, I've been thinking a lot about what I need to do to go to a dog show, conform to whatever is requested of us in terms of special circumstances, and be ready for just about anything. And so some of the anythings I think we all need to think about are these. I have a variety of masks for you to look at, and I would take several masks for each day. I've tried all of these. It is a bit difficult to wear a mask, and I'm not going to tell you that it isn't. So try a variety of things and see what makes you the most comfortable, and then have plenty of them. The one I'm going to show you first is the infamous N95, which is the kind that is called, professional protective equipment. It's something my husband wears when he goes to work and he's near and around patients. And this is something you absolutely cannot wear all day. It may look light and feel light, but wear it for 20 minutes and see how you feel. They're expensive, and they really won't do the job for you because you are going to be uncomfortable. I don't want to be uncomfortable. I don't want you to be uncomfortable. So let's look at some other options. What we have here is a fabric mask. As you can see, it has a little pocket, and I'll show you what it is. Notice this one's a little bit narrower, more like an envelope shape, and then on the sides, what goes behind your ears, actually, you can take these and make them smaller or bigger. So they give you a pretty good fit. I'm wearing lipstick. Ladies, I'm going to tell you straight up, the biggest mistake you can make is wearing makeup under these masks, and especially lipstick. The minute you put that mask over your face, you have a mess inside. And if you're in a warm situation and you're sweating, you're going to have a filthy, dirty mask with makeup on it. Skincare, yes. Eye makeup, yes. Facial makeup, I'm suggesting that we not wear it. This mask is even bigger. And again, the sides can be adjusted, and this is what I mean. They come with a package of insets, and you can put them in, and they are further protection. And then you can wash your mask, and you can replace the protector that comes with it. They're lightweight, they're comfortable, and they seem to be rather durable. Again, the minute you put this over your face, you're going to make a messy, dirty mess. And again, sizes, ladies, size does count. For me, these are a little too deep. And remember to always feel at the top where the actual pinching is so that you can adapt this to your nose. And then the last one that I'm going to show you, the paperweight one, is the lightest one to wear. It doesn't have the ability to take them in on the sides, but you could certainly figure out a way to make a little knot and do that. They're disposable. They don't come with an inset, and you can adjust them to the side of your face. And if I was going out and buying more masks, which obviously I'll be doing, I'm probably going to get these and just get a ton of them and use these because they're lightweight, they're disposable, and you don't have to worry about washing them. But again, the minute you put makeup on this, you have absolutely made this a filthy mess against your face, and I don't think any of us want to do this. So that's the first little bit you're going to need. The second thing I'd like to talk to you about is how you're going to pack what you're going to wear. And so I'm suggesting a system where this is actually something I saved from a set of sheets that I bought. It's a good shape, it's plastic, it has a zipper at the top. And what I would suggest, and you could also get the Ziploc bags, you can get a bag like this that closes at the top. There are all kinds of things, even these little envelopes that you can get that would be for something you wanted to protect. You might want to put all your jewelry in there. But what I'm thinking for all of us to do is think about what you need for a day. You need underwear. I wear stockings. I have a slip, I have a bra, I have panties in the packet. I would put it in here. Day one. Notice I didn't put any jewelry in here. Actually, what I'm going to tell you is a good place for viruses to attach themselves to your skin is under your rings. Leave them at home. You don't need to wear them, and you don't need to get sick. Earrings are going to be the de rigueur jewelry of the day. A pair of earrings that you can keep in your ears, take them out, wipe your ears every night, wipe the earrings, will be the simplest piece of jewelry to carry with you. Now let's go over here and look at some outfits that I've pulled out. Everything I'm going to suggest to you in 2 outfits is washable. And that's what you want. If something gets on it, you don't want to ruin good clothing, it's not the time. Let's keep it light, simple, and washable. So I have a denim jacket, I have a shell, and I have a cute seersucker skirt. And lightweight, simple to wear. And another thing I'm going to say to you ladies is exposing your skin is not the best idea. I would suggest that you keep yourself as covered as you possibly can. You might want to wear a pair of jeans with this that are really good jeans, or a nice pair of khaki slacks or white slacks, but try to cover as much of your body as you can. The more of your skin that you are exposing, the more opportunities you have to wipe something down, be annoyed, be unhappy, be miserable because something got on you that you think is not a good idea. So we're going to take an outfit like this, and what you're going to do is fold it up, put it together, and put it in your bag. And that way you have a full outfit for the day. And then what do we need? We need some shoes. And I'm going to make some suggestions. In the morning, the grass is often wet. And if you're at an outdoor show, you certainly don't want to wear good shoes. I'm wearing my trail shoes. I think I've shown these to you with the great bottoms. And they're wipeable on the top. These are Hunters, and I think I've shown them to you before, but they're really easy to wear outside in the morning. They've got good grip on the bottom. I have worn these shoes more times than I can tell you. And when I'm finished, I wipe them down with soap and water. And notice the condition that they're in. So you too could wear shoes like this in the morning. It would look adorable with that outfit, and you wouldn't have to worry about it. If you're going to be inside, you may want to go with a cute summer shoe, and there's nothing like a pop of orange with a pop of orange. And it would be adorable. But again, put the shoes in the bag with you. And be prepared to have everything you need in that bag, because what you're going to do at the end of the day is you're going to put all the clothes that you wore in one of these bags. This one happens to say biohazard because I have access to them. I bought a whole bunch of them. And they zip at the top and they just fold over and you seal them. And why you would want this? Because when you go home, you're going to unseal it, you're going to open it like this, and guess where you're going to dump it all? In the washing machine. And then you don't have to worry about running to the cleaners, ruining something that you have considered to be valuable and important. You can look adorable, and you can handle it all that way. And I would truly suggest that. And then I'm going to show you another outfit that might be a little bit dressier, but same thing, it's washable. So let's look at this one. I have a cute cotton dress, and it's lined with cotton, which is really, really nice. And a great little sweater to put over it to cover my arms, keep myself a little more covered than I might normally want to do in the summer. And again, I found some really cute shoes that will work. In the morning, golf shoes. You can find them, take out the cleats, leave the cleats in, it doesn't matter, but these will keep your feet dry if you're outside in the morning. And then if you're inside, great bottoms on these shoes, and really cute. Wipeable on the outside, wipe down the bottoms. It's just important to keep things clean and organized. And again, this stuff would all go in another one of those bags, packed and ready to go, and when I come home, I will have already washed my shoes. This comes out of the bag and goes right in the washing machine. So I think these are some really good tips that we want to follow and be smart. The most important thing, fashionistas, is look beautiful but be smart about it. There's so many things to do. Take off the jewelry, earrings, eye makeup, and keep it simple. And remember what Tim Lehman said about your hair? Keep that simple too. You might want to keep it back out of your waist so you don't have the tendency to want to rub it out of your face, move it back, because again, we're not supposed to touch our faces. I think those are a whole bunch of really good tips. So let's talk about a few other things. One more thing I'd like you to think about. If you're taking a suitcase, don't. If you're traveling in your own vehicle, if you're in a motor home, unless you're on an airplane and you have to do it, you don't want to clean out a suitcase when you come home. So taking all these little individual bags that I've left out and putting them in something, I would get myself a big old sack that you could carry back in, and I would fill that sack up with the bags of clothing. And maybe you'll have 2 sacks. There's nothing better than a big old canvas bag because they're washable. So get yourself a big old canvas bag. Put things like your makeup, and not that you're wearing a lot of makeup, but your skincare, your shampoos, your cosmetics. Keep them all in something that you can wash. And you don't need to take a gorgeous handbag with you. A great backpack, like I showed you, that's nylon, that's washable, that you can wipe down, would be another really good idea. Or you could have you may have a great tote of some kind that is also washable too. But a suitcase, when you come home, is going to mean you have to disinfect everything that you had in there. Where you do something like this, it's another indication that, okay, I can just put this stuff away, I can put it on the shelf, I can wipe it when I get home, and make life easier. Because life on the road right now is probably not going to be as easy as anybody likes at the beginning, till we get used to all the things we have to think about. Carrying masks with us, making sure we have things to wipe our hands, making sure we have ways to wipe our shoes, putting clothes in zip bags, putting things then when they're really dirty in a bag that can go right as you open it, dump the clothes into your washing machine. Ladies, you can look fashionable, you can look great, but most important, you can stay healthy and well. And more than anything else, there's no sense in being fashionable if you're not going to be able to enjoy it. I hit a lucky shopping binge, and I'm going to show you some extra little clips. They are about my wonderful shopping finds, and it was on a day I was actually walking, and I noticed that somebody had a whole bunch of furniture and collectibles that they had on their lawn with a big sign that said free. And so I looked at it and I thought, you know, those are some great pieces that we've talked about in Closet Confidential. So later on in the day, I went back with my gloves and I put a blanket in the back of the car and I put some tables in it, and I'm going to show you them, and you'll see how great they would be in a closet, in a bathroom, in a number of situations. And then there's a special little treasure that I found, and I know you're going to be as happy as I was to find it and to see how pretty you could do. I don't have something missing in my closet, and I finally am going to have it. Another wonderful closet accessory to have are baskets. You could get a basket like this. You could put things in it. Obviously, it's got plenty of room. Or you could use it as a place to store things that you don't normally use, maybe next to a bed, or right before you go into your closet, or right outside of your closet. Or you might want something smaller like this one. There you go. Now you can throw your things in at the end of the day, know where they are, or set your accessories up before you get dressed. And now you've got all this room, and this will be a very easy table, by the way, to repaint and put it in a color that you'd like to have in your room.
Here's the second table that I found at that very same non-yard sale yard sale. And there it was. Look at that, an actual tray table, exactly the kind that I've been talking to you about in several of our episodes. This is what you could put in your bathroom, to put your cosmetics on. You could put this in a closet as a place to put things down while you're sorting through. And you can see by the top of it, I mean, these are not in the best of condition, this table or the other one that I showed you. However, I went out and got some chips of color, and I'm going to paint this one pink, and it's going to go in my guest bathroom. So when people are there, there's only a pedestal sink. It'll give them a place to put down all their things exactly the way I shared with you. So I was most fortunate to get both of these on the same day, and it didn't cost me a penny. And it's just going to be the price of a can of paint, spiffing it up, and enjoying every moment with it. And you can do the same thing.
At the same time, I found this wonderful, what I would call a shelf table. If you notice on the bottom, it has sides to it, and so it's a good place to stack some shoe boxes. And on the top, you might want to put a tray and put things like your costume jewelry that you want to leave out because you're going to be using it the next day, or you might want to put a few cosmetics, or you might just decide you're going to put some more shoe boxes to stack. And if you put this in a corner, you would be able to stack things a little bit higher. But it's these kinds of things that make a difference in your closet, whether it's in or it's out, and so useful, and sometimes you can even find them free. And finally, we had a question from a viewer who's a big fan of the Canine Chronicle Closet Confidential. And he asked a very special question, and I have treated it in a very special way. You're going to love it. A fan of Closet Confidential asked us a wonderful question. It may not be about fashion, but good etiquette is always in style. So let's look at the tabletop, which is what he asked me about. He said he's going to club dinners and judges dinners right now, and with all the different china and silverware and glassware on top of the table, he wasn't quite sure what to use when. So let's address that so we're all comfortable when we get into those situations. It's not difficult. It just takes a little bit of thinking. So let's start. The first thing after you're seated is you might take your napkin ring, put it down, and open up your napkin. Easy way, pick a corner, give it a shake, and politely put it on your lap. The next thing is you're going to look around and go, okay, now what do I do? Well, let me introduce you to some of your friends. This is a salad or a dessert fork. It'll be the one you use if a salad is served to you, and you may get another one for dessert if you've already used that one. So this might be the one that you use first, since salad is often used first. The next one, this is a dinner fork, and it's larger than the salad fork, which is also a dessert fork, and so you'll be very easy to tell the difference because this one is bigger than this one. And the other thing that you'll notice is we're always going to work from the outside in. So this would be the first one you'd use, and this would be the second one you use. Let's go to the other side of your dinner plate. This would be your knife. And this is a teaspoon that you would probably use for your after-dinner hot beverage. But you may also see a soup spoon. And the soup spoon would be here for you if soup is being served before your meal. And in modern times, most of the soup is brought to you in a soup bowl now, so we don't have to worry about the soup bowl on the plate. Now let's work our way around the table again. From the outside, this would be your bread and butter dish. Your salad is always served to you these days on a dish that would be put in your plate, about the same size as this one. So here, it's the salad plate, and if there isn't a salad plate there, it will be brought to you, and this would be your bread and butter plate. And now let's look at our beverage selections. This is your wine glass. Notice it's on the outside. And this is your water glass, which is on the inside. So again, you're working from the outside in. And that's a consistent pattern. Let's go over that. Start on the outside, work your way in. Start on the outside, work your way in. Start on the outside, work your way in. And then this dish, the bread and butter dish will stay. The salad dish, if it's there, and the soup dish, they will all go. So that gives you a brief introduction of how to use what and when to use it. But a really clever idea, if you think about it, is if you're not sure which things you are supposed to use and when, you don't have to be the first one to lift up a teaspoon or a knife, or if you're not sure, the salad fork or your dinner fork. Watch and see what happens next. Other people may know, and there'd be a good clue for you to follow. Another thing to think about is that you're wondering, your dinner got served, but 3 other people at the table did not get their dinner served. Well, should you start eating? I would wait until the hostess or whoever it is, or the host or the club member or the president of the club or somebody that you know has some authority said, please don't wait, why don't you eat? But normally in a situation like this, we tend to wait until everybody is served before we eat, unless we are told. I hope that helps you, and I hope you've enjoyed your introduction to Tabletop and will find it useful and enjoy your dinners in a relaxed, free way with no worry. And again, thank you so much for contacting us. And remember one more thing. Gloves and a hat may be out of fashion, but etiquette never is. Okay, fashionistas, we gave you a lot to think about in this little episode of Closet Confidential from the Closet on behalf of Canine Chronicle on their website and on their Facebook page. But there's one I really want you to remember the most. Be safe. And another one is leave the suitcase at home. Okay, fashionistas, we'll see you soon. I want everybody to check on the Canine Chronicle website or on the Facebook page. There'll be instructions on how to submit a 1-minute video where you can ask your question, and we will choose some really great questions and go into it. Please tell us your name, where you live, what you do in dogdom. Are you a handler? Are you a breeder? Are you an exhibitor? And we'd like to tailor the answer to your needs specifically, but something that we can share with everybody. So don't forget to check on the Canine Chronicle website and on the Facebook page for the information on where to send your questions to the Closet Confidential.